You know, a proper intro would probably be the proper thing to do. So, hello, anyone, everyone, and no one. My name is Slack Lizard, and welcome back to Truly Bedrock, where previously in Truly Bedrock, we were building on our mega base here. More exclusively, we were automating everything. We built a kelp farm, we set it up with auto crafters, we set up a de-waxifying station with our copper blocks, and we even built an automated paper factory and a rocket factory, I guess you could say, with the crafters. Now, I need to meet up with Genfire in order to explain to her the changes that we've made to that so that we can potentially keep the rocket shop in stock, because every time I turn around, that thing has no rockets in it. So let's meet up with Genfire first thing and, well, let her know the news on what we've done with this. I said, meet me in front of the rocket. I've been sitting here waiting for like half an hour. Where in the world is she at? Look, it's getting nighttime now.
I'm coming. I'm here. I'm across
Where's
the border.
here? I'm here. What are you doing over there? That's not where the rocket is.
No, but I had to grab something.
Why do you got a shield?
I've been caving.
What happened to totems?
I forget that I have totems, and totems don't block arrows.
What is this? Look, come here. Look. Oh, a whole box. What? Look. Oh, 2 boxes. Look.
I was making them.
We got a rocket shop. We supply people with rockets, and there's no rockets to supply people with. Oh, 3.
Well,
you know what?
I was in the middle of making them. It doesn't help that you keep moving things around as well.
See what I'm dealing with? Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? Look, I built all these farms to do all these things. You pick those up. Come, follow me. Follow me. Come on. The rockets. You want to take over concrete? Huh? You imagine how much pain this is to keep this up and stocked? Look, you got that. Then you got this over here. And there's no automation to this. Actually, I could pretty much. That's beside the point. Follow me. Follow me. We're going to my base. Come on.
I'm in trouble, aren't I?
We have a shop with no product in it.
Hi.
Look, and I even have to craft up my own rockets here. You see this? This is my own personal stash. I have to craft up my own. You know what? I just made something, and it pretty much renders your job obsolete. Pretty much.
You replaced me with machinery, didn't you?
Well, that's what I was going to say, but I actually made your life easier. Look, paper. Look.
Oh, nice.
More paper. If you come up here, all you have to do is this turns it off, okay? You have to put 3 full shulkers at the same time and turn it on, and it produces paper. All the paper ends up down there. Okay? So it's got an on-off switch. This side over here.
I have a question there. Where have you moved the sugar cane to? Because I've not been able to find it. That's why I've not been able to stock the shop.
I've told you this 37,000 times.
I forget that it's in there.
Well, we're about out. I'm gonna have to rebuild a sugarcane farm here soon. But anyways.
Oh, okay.
Moving away from that and coming back over here. As you can see, this is going to produce paper. I still got to work on this. I got to make it better. But that's the general concept of it. There'll pretty much be paper sitting there all the time. Now, this side over here, you got a singular lever, whatever. It doesn't matter. Same word. Okay.
Flicky switch.
Yep. On the off switch. Okay. And then you got 2 auto crafters, one here and one here. And on one side, you put paper. And on one side, you put gunpowder. One side, you put paper. One side, you put gunpowder. It does not matter. It's a universal crafting recipe. You put them on, you flicky switch. And look at chest.
I love this machine. This machine is my new best friend.
No.
I love this machine.
And then it comes down here and look.
And it's shulker loading as well. You're a genius.
Well, I got tired of every time I was going over there, we were out of rockets. I understand life and things, so I made life easier.
Quality of life hacks.
You're welcome. Good talk.
Thank you.
Right. Anyways, next project. Well, I thought I was ready to move down here. I do need to move this. And I think I'm going to move this over there to match that side. To get it out of the way here. I don't need it there anymore. But I need to come back up here. And I need to fix the issue with the paper. Because that is not sorting correctly. So let's tear this back out and fix this real quick. Yeah, that's a 2. And that is unknown because I don't have no prismarine. You need to go up here. Drop you there and you there. If I put that back. If I put that there, does that line that up? That's 4, and then that'll be 4. Yeah, this all needs to move. Okay, let's move all this over. Okay, good. You're out of stuff, so I can move this over. Let's move this over. And we got a full inventory again. Good job. Okay, all this has got to move. All this has got to move over by 1 block. And same with this. You go there, break. That's not my pickaxe, if you were curious. That was not my pickaxe. That is, though. There, that should pretty much fix that. Now, if we just lever you back, lever, that's what I said. And redstone dust. Good, that's fixed, and you get 1 singular item. Done and done. Now, let's take that, remove that, give me this. You go here, you go here. Take that out. Apparently our trident has fell because all I can hear is that drown over there going. Yep, no hopper minecart. There's our trident. Good job, game. Appreciate the bugs. Wouldn't want this game to work bug-free, everybody. Why would we not have bugs? Hi, could I interest you in a trident? I don't want it back. Put it in there. Stay in there. Dear goodness gracious, game. Keep your trident. This is going to be very weird, but maybe it'll work. Definitely not going to distribute equally. But should do better than what I just had. Right, I need to get some sugarcane and actually test this, though. So let's clear up our inventory and give it a test run. I got to rebuild the sugarcane farm, too. Okay, definitely not even distribution. So it's going to fill up that one first before it does any of the others. Can I get in here and see? I can't open that because there's a block above it. You, can I remove you permanently? Probably not. No, not permanently. Ooh, I'm not pulling. Okay. Nope. Right, that won't work like that because I'm not pulling anything to that side chest. Nor am I pulling anything to this over here. Oh, I didn't think this through. I didn't think this through at all. Pick this all up and start all over. Okay, so we're pulling down equally to 2 sides. Actually, let's just do it like this. We'll pull one of these to that side. Not that one. Excuse me. We'll pull one to that side, one to that side. So we're getting them there, and we're getting them there. Then let's put you here. So we'll also pull there and there. And we'll pull there and there. But there and there. Will you open with that against you? Of course you wouldn't, because I would like for you to. Because Minecraft logic. Okay, so the middle one's still going to fill up first. That's fine, but it should work. So yeah, it's going to pull out the middle first, fill up the middle one, and then it'll fill up the side chest. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Good. That'll work. And that works out much better there. Reorganize that. Sorts out better. That side's left how it is. We got a couple of banners set up here thanks to Bird. Now we need to cover up all this just because I don't want other things falling in there when we redesign how all this works. So, a lot of slabby jabby times. Yes, all covered now. That needs to go. It is not where it needs to be anymore. Bye-bye. Now, gone. That's good. Now coming down here, I'm struggling with where I want to place the sorter. Because part of me wants to continue the center 4 columns, beams that hold up the Guardian farm, down. But in order to do that, that needs to be removed. And I'm not sure where I want to place it. Part of me wants to put it over there on the other wall, but we got the slime chunk there blocking that. And it looks out of place there. So that one looks out of place. And if we put another one there, it'd be out of place. Kind of want to put a sugarcane farm over there, or a bamboo farm. So I can't do that. And part of me wants to do something really dumb and silly and put it inside these pillars here, which would be a redstone nightmare because there's like absolutely no room in these. But there's no rule. There's no rule saying that these have to stay 4 wide as they come down. I could expand them out and bring them out closer to the edge here and turn these pillars into storage as well. But before I can do that, that's got to go. I'm constantly tearing the space apart just to put it back together again. This makes no sense. Come on. Need items to flow over and fall onto cactus just to make sure that they're going to get destroyed. Okay, good. Good. Everything's getting destroyed. Now let's rip it all out. You're wasting prismarine. I don't want to hear it. That might work. Of course, we still got our cactus up there. We haven't dealt with that yet. But I've been playing around with designs here, trying to figure out what I want to do with this, because I don't want it to be just a simple straight down. I want it to expand out, and I want it to actually give us more room for storage if that's what we're going to do. So let's grab this and let's try to see if this will look like it'll work any better. Now, originally, that is the template right there. What are we saving from this? We're saving shards and crystals and fish. And then from that over there, we're saving copper, ink, fish. Wait a minute. Are we saving 4 items? Shards, crystals, copper, ink, fish. We're saving 5. If we were saving 4, this would work even better because we could just do 1 item per module. Do I really want to save the fish at this moment in time? Actually, take this back out. Shards and crystals via shulker loaders right here. If we can make the shulker loader fit in here. We can fish over here. Copper there, and then we've got these left for other things. So technically we could run our kelp back out and feed it in here, and we got room for other modules as well for storage. Actually, we got a lot of room for storage depending on what we do with this. We could have this like a central collection point for all these farms. I am sold on this. It's just making it fit. Let's get this template in around all these and see if we can mock up a loader going in here on one of these to see how it fits. I managed to get the shulker loader in as well as the item sorter. And it's going to end up, let me just pillar up here real quick, going right above the top of this. I was originally going to bring it in via water streams, but I think we're just going to run it via hopper line right over the top, over to that one, across to that one, and across to that one. And then we'll have our burnificator inside of that last column there as well, which will work. Now we just need to replicate, duplicate, rebuild this in all of these. We got this. Me in this game. I am telling you, me in this game. Well, we'll get into me in this game in just a minute. Yes, a little bit of a disclaimer first. You might hear it in my voice. You may not hear it in my voice. It's been over a week. Slack got sick. Little Slack decided he was going to get sick in the house and spread it to everybody inside the house. And for about a week here, the ability to breathe and speak regularly, which is already a struggle for me, was even escalated even higher. So now here we are, we're back on here, and I just logged in the AFK account. I'm going to show you what we did the past week, and I got the AFK account online, and first thing I went to check is, yep, we are not collecting anything because I wanted to make sure we are collecting things because, ta-da, we totally changed out how this is working down here. We expanded out the columns coming down here. We ended up adding in item filters at the top. We are currently sorting all of our drowned farms, coming around from the top over around down and in, we are sorting through our prismarine right here. As you can see, we get our shards right here. We get our crystals right here, which is actually not filled up a shulker box yet, but it's getting there. And then over here on this side, we are getting all of our copper ingots coming in. On this side, we are getting all of our cod. We still got to bring in that drowned farm. We've got that one over there, and we still got to bring in that one over there. The idea is to bring them across the center, run them down, and then we're going to add a false floor up above that level right there, so that we can have a place where we need to get in and operate and maintain our redstone, yet all these hopper lines and everything will be hidden by design. And of course, everything in here is going to be bulk sorted. As I said, our crystals, our shards, our copper, our fish, our ink. We are going to tie in a auto crafter onto our slime here, hook up the rest of these farms back into this place, rethrow all these tridents back into this place, and deal with, I gotta deal with all of this, because when I initially put these guys in here, let me see if I can fly around up here without splatificating my face into the wall. Coming in for a landing up here. I originally just put in one item sorter, not thinking and remembering that Bedrock item sorters are a little bit slow and can skip an item. So we need to come back in and add in an additional one on each side here. So we need to put in, say this one right here is for prismarine shards. We need to put in another prismarine shard one here, feed it into the other side of our shulker loader there, another one for our crystals here, and so on and so forth. Tie all these in and make this try to look a little bit better. There's glow squid in our pickle. Nope, we're not talking about it. We're just getting back to work, and we're going to get this bottom situated out because it needs to be situated out and dealt with. I am really loving how this is turning out. Okay, so that one's now in. That one is now in. Those two have been in. And now if we actually come back up here, we added in little paths to be able to get to the hopper mine carts that keep getting destroyed when the tridents fall, so that we can replace those relatively easy. We still got to tear this thing out, which we're going to do here in just a moment. But before we can do that, we need to double up these item filters, because the amount of prismarine and everything overflowing through these is astronomical because Bedrock hopper speed. So yes, extra item filters need to be added in real quick. So all of our double filters have been put into place now. And for the most part, we're catching everything except for an occasional shard or two. But I'm not going to worry about that, because that's still the amount of shards we're getting out of this. If we're losing one or two here and there, it doesn't matter. That's all been disconnected. We need to sort out the ink, which we're going to do here in just a moment. But we're going to go ahead and deal with this problem here first. So we need to set down a temporary chest right here. Knock this all out, and all of this can go into here. Get rid of all this. Because, oh, this is all slime chunk, isn't it? Well, we'll deal with it. We'll sort it all out. I want to go ahead and craft all this into blocks. We'll get it moved over to the item sorter in just a moment. But auto crafter time should be as simple as all the other ones that we've done here recently as well. Nope, you disconnect for a moment. We need Mr. Happy Observer, who's going to be watching the hopper clock ordeal, watching the comparators. So you with a U and a U and a U and a U. You already got that. No, you get a piece of steak. That's our tradition, is you get a steak. 9 should be fine. Break that, break that, break that, break that. You get this and this, and that should be all that needs. So if we just take some of these back and start chucking these into here, you should start making those straight into slime blocks. That makes our life a little bit easier. Okay, so anything this now generates will turn into slime blocks, and we can just turn all these into slime blocks and be done with them. Throw all you in there, and because I'm going to forget that this is even here now that I've done this, let's add in an extra chest here. with an extra hopper to hold all that. Here, you get a light. This is still slime chunk here. That's not enough carpets. You know what? If we get slimes running around, we'll deal with it. Done and done. Now let's rip that out. Gone it is, and carried away I have gotten. And I absolutely love what is going on here. So we're having to add in a roof to this place here because I don't want to see all these hopper lines coming across here, which is actually good because it gives us a little bit of a work floor if we ever need to get in here and do anything with the hoppers. Let's get away from the flappy trap doors up there that are really loud. And I'm changing out all the floor in here for cyan terracotta. Now I went ahead and designed a rough template for how the appearance for all this is going to go. I think we're going to get some item frames and some banners and stuff and get these walls more decorated out. And in the center here, we had these sea lanterns coming across here. We've covered all these in trapdoors, and we're in the process of putting cyan terracotta all the way across the roof as well. And I want to come up here. Shush, slime. Not interested in you right now. And right there, we've got a few more hoppers that don't quite line up with everything else, but I want to try to pull like a platform down and connect it up so that the subfloor ceiling here connects up to that, but we can't see nothing here. There's still a few pillars and stuff that need to be dealt with in here. We still got to swap out the rest of this floor for cyan terracotta, which honestly, I think we're just about out of terracotta at this moment in time. That's all the cyan terracotta we've got left to our name. We might have to run out to the mining desert and get some terracotta to die down, but I definitely want to get this part enclosed and come up with a little bit of a design to go around that. I want to finish this part of this project in this episode. I really wanted to get to the sugarcane farm, but I just don't think that's going to happen today, especially with all the setbacks that we've had this week with recording and everything else. So let's get some more terracotta in here and design this up and potentially go out and gather up more terracotta because that's how things go. Ooh, trapdoors have already, or the doors have already started oxidizing. Have any of those? No. A few of those have. It's going to take a while. Need to get the AFK account back on. Yep, right. More things. Let's go. And one shulker box there. Another one right there. And a little bit more right there. What are you and why are you there? Okay. Right, because I was smelting down cactus. Anyways, moving on from that. Down here, it's been a couple days and I need to look at this. I'm not sold on that one, nor am I sold on that one. I tried come up with a design using prismarine walls, and even though I like them, they shift in color. And when they switch to the lighter blue, which they are doing in this moment, I do not like them. So that is going to be a no-go as well. And we have another design over here. Let's take a look at that one. That's probably the one I like the most at this moment in time. We're using the copper grates and we're using the tiled deep slate walls there to make that connection, which I think will work. So let's convert all those to that. Let's finish swapping out all this floor with cyan terracotta, get that wrapped around, and we need to come up with some kind of design to hide the rest of those hoppers there. We might be able to call this project completed. Well, at least finished for now. There's glow squid. No, we're not talking about the glow squids. Nope, moving on. But I'll argue that getting distracted sometimes in this game can be a really good thing. So we're trying to get the rest of these walls in here, but I'm quickly running out of recording time for today and the timeline that I have set for this episode here. But what we have accomplished is we've got all the floor swapped out for cyan terracotta. I love the change that it's made and it looks really good. Still haven't got the ceiling completed yet, but I have now deemed organized chaos is now a thing. Instead of this all being a solid copper, we have started using our axe here, properly now named the wax remover by J-Whip, to remove a wax from some of this copper to give us the organized chaos look, and it looks great. And if we come all the way up here to the top and take a look up here, you remember all this was solid? Doesn't this look so much better like this? If we come up here, hit F1, so much better. I don't mind it all being the same block, but all being the exact same color was enough to start driving me a bit insane. And of course, we had started the base originally doing that over here with all of these. And then we switched it out and kind of just let it all oxidize. And we gave it a try. And at the end of the day, that didn't work. This works. I like this. This is how we're going to continue this. So we're going to keep some clean blocks in here, obviously, like the dark prismarine. There's nothing we can change about that. This floor here, I think we're going to leave. We need some prismarine left inside the build, but anywhere that we can have copper, we're definitely going to have different stages of copper mixed into this thing. But overall, how this is turning out is absolutely great. We still got some more work to do, which I think I'm going to do in between episodes, which is complete this floor, complete the rest of these walls here, and get the rest of that cap in here. And that's where we'll start out our next episode. But I do think because of time constraints and being ill and everything else, as you can hear here, I now have my voice back, which is absolutely great, which means I can get back to turning out videos. But that is where we're going to call this one an episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. And if you have, consider subscribing. It really does help out the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. That being that, thanks for coming by, and thanks for watching, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody.